Good morning, everybody. I know it's Friday, but I want to have you know exactly what the expectations are for you over the next few days. And we need to be pushing ahead and working on our research paper. So there's really no time to rest or waste. You should have received your feedback from me on your thesis statement assignment that you turned in, that working thesis statement. They look pretty good. I gave a lot of you, pretty comprehensive feedback on what I would do with it and all of that. Next step. Here we are today, May 8th. You are going to be working on your Rogerian research paper outline. My hope is during all of this time this week, you have been researching, and finding really good, solid information, educating yourself about your issue and about the debate behind it. Now it's time to start organizing and taking that information and getting it into some sort of format. So with your outlines, I'll explain them in a little bit, but with your outlines, you're not going to be writing full-blown sentences. You're not writing your paper in outline form. You are organizing your thoughts and sort of bullet pointing short phrases, things like that. So you know what comes next, and then so do I. So today, tomorrow, Saturday, today, Saturday, Sunday, and into Monday, you're going to be working on that outline. You'll be finishing your outline on Monday. I will be also adding in a video on MLA citations, and we'll be talking about that. And after you get all of that done, you're going to be finalizing your thesis statement. Next week, you're going to be doing your finalized thesis statement. You're going to actually start writing your paper. And so this week here is all about writing. You'll notice that I've got virtual office hours set up for you next week. So we are going to get moving. This coming week is going to be a big week. So I would really implore you not to get behind. Anyway, the next thing that I really want to show you, if I can find it, is this outline. And you will find this on Schoology. It's called the Updated Rogerian Method Outline. And basically it tells you exactly what I want in your paragraphs. I want you to keep this research paper as easy and painless as you possibly can. I want you to find information that is going to fit into this outline very nicely, and it will make life so easy. Anyway, you're going to start with an introduction. You're going to state the problem. You're going to give background information on the issue. You're going to mention what both sides believe, and you're going to mention that common ground can be found to solve the issue, but you're not going to be getting into any detail. I think the biggest section of this introduction, and you could actually add another paragraph, is background information on the issue. Some of you have got topics that, honest to God, I had to look up. I had no idea. Like, Grace is doing something on emulation, and I'm going, what is that? So I had to educate myself. Anyway, so there might be need for a paragraph about just what in the world is this issue. And so that might be something that you'll add. If it's something that's relatively understood, probably 2/3 or so of your intro paragraph can be background information. The next paragraph you're going to be outlining is the summary of side A's argument, the opposition's argument. Start with the opposition. You're going to stay neutral. You're going to keep referring to they. You're really good at writing summaries. So here's what I want in it. I want a topic sentence giving a one-sentence overview of their belief. I want you to move on to all of their beliefs. You're going to be using support to prove what they believe and examples, and you're going to be citing your sources and all of that. But outlining, just put it in the format, okay? And I do understand that this outline format is kind of weird to do on an iPad. So I'm not going to be as worried about actual formatting. I just really want even bullet points at this point would be lovely. And then next year when we're together, we can work on outlining if we have to. But if it's no big deal for you to use outline format, please just follow this. Then the third paragraph then is a summary of side B's argument, which is going to be your side. Again, you're going to stay neutral in this paragraph. You're going to be doing exactly the same thing that you did in the second paragraph. You're going to be adding in your points. Feel free for both paragraph 2 and paragraph 3 to add third point, fourth point about beliefs. However much you need, please do that. Paragraph 4, this is an interesting paragraph. This is actually where your thesis statement is going to show up. In normal papers, your thesis statement shows up like here at the end of the introduction. In a Rogerian argument, your thesis statement is actually going to show up in the fourth paragraph. You are going to write a sentence that you explain how the opposing argument might be valid. You're giving a nod to the opposition. Then you are writing on the ways it could be valid. And then you are writing a sentence that you explain how under certain circumstances there are elements of common ground that can be found between the two sides. And then here's where your thesis statement comes in. Okay? And that's the statement that you've already written that I've given you feedback on. Then the fifth paragraph is all about compromise and solutions. What have you found that both sides can agree on? And so you just keep repeating as needed. If there are more compromises and solutions, then you can fit into one paragraph. Great, you just keep going. And then the last thing is a conclusion. And this is what I need in the conclusion, restating your thesis about the importance of compromising. That's what this whole paper is about, everybody. It's taking two really diverse and disparaging ideas and finding some means of agreement and then coming up with solutions that actually might work for both sides. So nobody leaves the table angry or upset. Everybody has felt heard. And that's what a Rogerian argument is all about. So that's what you're working on over the weekend is organization. Like I said before, if the outline format is giving you fits on your iPad and you don't have any other resource, then bless your hearts, just bullet points. I'm not worried about that. Okay. But organization is key here. So have a great weekend. I miss you all desperately. And I will connect with you as needed over the weekend. And I'll look forward to seeing your outlines sometime on Monday. Those of you who have not turned in your thesis statement stuff yet, please get to that so I can give you some feedback on that. And then you can get moving on your outlining. Have a great day, everybody.